What we found in the plan is the preamble states efficiency, simplicity, and clarity. However, in the plan, there's no claim to cost savings. So we have to understand, we have to ask, what do they mean by efficiency? Well, there's no financial impact study, there's no return on investment, there's no 10-year fiscal analysis for the plan. There's nothing in here that would give anybody any indication that from a financial standpoint, this is going to be an improvement. So what is efficiency, simplicity, clarity? What does this mean? Well, this efficiency is an efficiency of ruling. The more power an individual has, the more efficient he can become, because he doesn't have to worry about your opinions in a public setting. He's going to rule behind a closed door. We'll see more of that here in just a bit. There's no mention of how much has been spent to date. We think it's about $108,000, or how much will be needed to complete the plan. No budget. Don't know what that's going to be. Don't know what that transition. The transition period is 2 years. You got to believe they're going to spend money in that 2-year period of time, but it's not in the plan. There's no mention of how much our property taxes will go up. Taxpayers deserve to know before they vote how it's going to impact their taxes. And there's no mention of that in the plan. There's not a mention of how cost of services, i.e. sewers, will go up, but the officials have indicated that the sewer cost will rise. Now they've also indicated that your water rates are going to go up if you're on city water. Stay tuned, there'll be more. What civic leaders have said about the plan. We are not sure it will save any money. And this was Dr. Dan Adams, city councilman, at one of the meetings when they were talking about the plan itself. We do not know if it will save any money. Lloyd Winnicke, president of Evansville County Commissioner, now mayor, doesn't know if it will save any money. If we haven't created something that the rural residents are happy with, then it's almost like a hostile takeover. B.J. Watts, president of the Evansville City Council. B.J., you're right. And then finally, just a couple of weeks ago, at a meeting, Sheriff Williams, who's a spokesman for Yes for Unification, was asked a question about costs, and he said, well, I think, and then he followed with, I don't know. I'm not sure I can vote on something if I think and I don't know. I want a little more concrete evidence before I'm able to vote. If you look at what the government is going to wind up being, it's going to become a closed-door government versus an open government. An open government, executive decisions are voted on or made in public meetings. The county commissioners have open meetings, you can attend, you can voice your opinion as to whether you are favor or opposed to whatever legislation they're looking at. Public, divided into 10 meters, voters have a right to talk to the officials. A closed-door government, decisions are made by the mayor and appointed officials behind closed doors. The public is not invited and is not involved in the input of that decision. Voters do not elect to pay the appointed officials of the mayor. So you're going to have appointed officials making decisions that you don't elect and you can't talk to in a public meeting. They'll be behind a closed door. Let's look at some of the closed door government. Another $75,000 spent on evaluation of a hotel downtown. That's the second time we've done that, besides tearing down a perfectly good hotel and a parking garage that we needed, and then having somebody cash out on the contract, and then we have to pay to carry off the road. Elimination of the homestead tax credit was done behind closed doors in the mayor's office with Mayor Winnicke as president of the council in the meeting. No public meeting. Earth Care advance payment was made behind closed doors. The gauge, the unvetting of the Earth Care decision behind closed door. Evansville Convention and Citizens Bureau, Evansville Convention and Visitors Bureau Christmas and Wine Dinner. These are all things with appointed governments and closed-door governments that happen that are going to just proliferate if this plan gets passed.